Welcome to the Diary of Dating Over 50 with Tonya R Lewis, the hottest dating show on social media, hosted by the sassiest model of them all, Tonya R Lewis. Are you 50 and single, dating, or waiting to mingle? Be a guest on the Diary.
Hello out there. This is Tonya R Lewis, and this is the Diary of Dating Over 50. Okay, y'all, we're going to have some fun today because we got the funny man. We have Thee D.L Marshall. I'm going to let him introduce himself because y'all know that's how I do it. Go ahead, Mr. Marshall.
Well, pause. First of all, you got to be, when you're talking about a dating show, you got to be specific on that funny guy. I'm hilarious. I'm humorous. I ain't funny. You know, you are in Atlanta, so I am comedian Thee D.L Marshall, Mr. Savoir Affairs everywhere in the night. I am on the Diary of Dating Over 50 with my girl Tonya R Lewis. What's happening? Thank you for having me on. I'm honored. I'm ready.
Oh, look at him acting like a podcaster, y'all. Cause he acting like the host. Y'all see how he introduced me on my own damn show.
There you go.
Okay, so we're gonna dive right into this, and I'm gonna ask you a couple questions from the audience, the ones that I got today. Joyce, yes, I got several. I got about 7 questions people want to ask.
Come on, Sam Warfare.
Yeah, okay, you ready? Yeah, all right. Ready. Joyce wants to know: do you date younger or women your own age?
It depends on what my wife allowed me to bring home. I prefer vintage. Yeah,
what's vintage?
Them young girls. Well, I like mine 48 and over. Preferably 60 up, because they ain't got many days left. I ain't got to do much a lot of times but feed them Jello and pat them on the knee. That's all.
You're gonna be in trouble after this, brother.
them young girls don't no.
Yeah, you're gonna be in trouble after this. Y'all 60-year-olds, stand by.
I love them all.
Okay, so Tonya wants to know, due to the fact that you're a comedian, how can you how did she say? How can you take a woman? How do you take women seriously? How do you? I guess that's what she said. I might have wrote it down wrong. Due to the fact you're a comedian, how can you take women seriously?
I don't.
You don't.
I take them for what? No, I take them for what they bring. I take them for how they represent themselves. And one thing I learned about women is that y'all are so dynamically diverse that it's going to be a different woman every day. So I don't take what today brought seriously into tomorrow. You know what I mean? I don't. I float. I float like water, in the words of Bruce Lee.
Well, good answer. Good answer. Okay, so Cheryl wants to know: are you looking for a serious relationship?
Who asked that?
Her name Cheryl Mitchell. I mean, her name Cesar. Cesar.
Cesar. Yeah. Mitchell. No, I'm not. They thought I was playing, but I got 7 wives. So
Do
I
you
ain't
have 7 wives for real?
Yeah, I got 7 wives.
What's their name?
All of them play a role.
What's their name?
I can't say their names out
loud.
Oh,
okay. So what role do they play? Give them initial and then
I got one to go out and work. I got one to go out and hunt. That's the one that picked me to come on this show. I got one to take care, make sure that the pantry and the refrigerator stocked and full. I make sure that I go out. I got one that dress, go get my clothes and all that. We play our roles. They play their roles.
Okay. Are you keeping up with the count? So you got room to put another one in there?
Yeah, I call that one the recruiter.
So, but what if she don't want to share?
Then you can't be a part of my life.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I told you we're going for the ratings tonight.
Part of that flock.
We going to the ratings? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. No. You selling your security short. See, I noticed that most times when people say they can't, is they're thinking selfishly about what they would have to give up. But when you think corporately, you go in every day and you share the same time clock that you punch into. You share the same microwave. You share the same refrigerator in the break room. Sometimes you share the same pistol. Once you realize what it is that is for the better common goal and good, you will understand that it is a party every day. See, a lot of people take on that as making dating sexual. We talking dating. We ain't talking the intimacy. We talking.
Let me say this. I'm not sharing and know about it. So
you rather a man tell you the only one and go out and live his truth and keep you in the dark. I got it. I understand. See why I say
no.
See why I say I don't
what
take
goes down
serious.
in the dark will come to the light, and then it's
not
over.
always. Not always.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm just not good at sharing. I'm not good.
Come on, Tonya. We're gonna change your mind for this episode.
Okay. Okay. So what is it?
Hey, especially with that shirt you had on yesterday. Come on now.
You know what? Okay, that's okay, because I was sexy yesterday.
Come on now. Come on now. And you want a man to be secure enough to share you like that?
No, I'm not sharing. I can't do that.
No, I said you want a man to be secure enough to let you, that not be like, hey, what you do? You know what I mean? Just
yes. Oh, you know what?
Like
it definitely have to be a special guy to be with me.
Yeah.
Because like I'm sexy. I wear my passion on the outside, but I'm a one man's woman. I don't have more than one man at a time. Right now, I don't have no man, but
that ain't what coming into Marshallville would be. You would definitely have one man,
sharing it with 7 others. No. Okay. What has been your most surprising experience with dating since you turned 53?
What has been the most surprising?
Yeah.
Having to pick one thing or the other. Like pick one thing or the other. Either we're gonna go to dinner, or go to the movies, but we ain't gonna do it all. I can't stay up that long no more. So I like to go do what I'm gonna do while I'm up and ready to go, and then I like to come on back to the compound and then relax
with all your women.
Yeah. Okay. See, you painting that wrong, Tonya. I can't let you do Marshallville like that. It's not like that.
Oh, he got a name for it too. Marshallville.
Yeah, when you arrive at Marshallville, you have the essence of being her, the only her. That's it. And we have coordinated date nights, and everybody is understanding of that. So you know
brothers, if y'all out there listening to this, don't do this at home, okay?
I guarantee you that there are more fellas out there wanting to have the freedom to speak this truth than it is this not.
You know what? I mean, if it's okay, if all parties agree that open relationship, that's fine.
Ain't no such thing as an open relationship. It's an honest relationship. See, I don't like that word. It casts a negative connotation on it. It's not an open relationship, because when you say open relationship, that means the other relationships that's known as traditional relationships are closed off. There's prisoners behind those walls. I got to blink twice for help. I can't be myself, really. No, if I'm going to date, I'm going to date. There you go.
Okay. So the world, we call it open, and it depends on what substance you put in that. And it works for some people, but it's the honesty, because give me the opportunity to if I want for us to see other people, let's both be on the same page.
See, you said it wrong.
Hold on. Don't tell me I'm the only person you seeing, but you talking to 2 or 3 more. Let's just be honest up front.
There you go. Okay. And see, here's the deal. You see how that fervorance came about? Like when you start thinking somebody was lying to you in your mind, something that you create. You see how you ain't gonna tell. No, you got to breathe. You got to bring it in with love. See, inside Marshallville, the compound, it's all love. When you leave all that nonsense at the gate that says Marshallville, you leave all the world out there. And when you come in, I want you to come in with a humming in your heart. I want
So
you to
tell
come
me,
in with
why
a
do you
song.
have single on your profile if you got 7 wives?
I don't have single on my profile.
When
Go back and look
time,
at it.
when last time you looked at it?
I don't know. Facebook be tripping. I definitely ain't put single on there.
Facebook changed it.
I guess so. Yeah,
Okay,
that's what they.
tell me this. Tell me
Mhm.
this. When did you become a comedian? And no, first of all, I like to know the hosting part because you're funny anyway. But
Thank
the
you. I
hosting part,
appreciate that.
you have interviewed some amazing people. Tell me a couple of them and how did you go about getting them?
We were
Because you had
joking
Troop on there was it Troop the
a
other
couple of
day?
weeks ago. Yeah, we
Yeah.
had Troop, High Five, After 7, Bruhman, we had Kenton Jones, we had the Hamiltons, we had Major, just Favor, man. Being a genuine person, being an honest person. You
we're
let
gonna throw
people,
that word around all night.
yeah. We just down through the years, you make relationships, and you know, the Bible tells us that a good name, it goes far beyond riches. And when you treat
Aw,
people kind,
look
and
at
when
you,
you
like Tonya R Lewis, huh?
come on now, Tonya R Lewis the eighth. How about that? You had to been here from the beginning to catch that one. But yeah,
I
it's just
caught
Favor.
it. So and you live where? You live in Minnesota, right?
No. I live in Marshallville. I'm a Missouri, but you don't see that KC on that.
Boy,
Come on now.
and you know you're gonna make my viewers stop looking with that bull crap on.
I don't know why. They said, boy, KC ain't never looked that good, Tanya. Bring them back.
Okay, so you do a comedy special as well for ladies.
Well, this next show, which is March 20th, and thank you
Which
for
I might be
segueing into
flying
that.
down to come and see.
Come on.
Because I'm off
March
both
20th.
of those. I'm off both of those days. So
well, come on into the city, have a good time. Yeah. What to answer your previous question, and then I'll come down to this one.
Okay.
I started doing comedy all my life. My parents said ever since I was talking, I had something in my hand, representing a microphone. The old shows like Monty Hall, Let's Make a Deal,
yes.
And wanting to be a host of Flip Wilson show. All those shows cultivated something in me that I wanted to do. So I would be in front of my parents when they had company, or my grandparents, my grandmother, when she had her girlfriends over, and I would entertain them until my grandma would say, okay, that's enough. And then I would go outside and play. Yeah. But comedy came about through some devastation, through some dark times, through some depression. I was playing minor league baseball, got hit, reconstructive surgery on the whole left side of my face. Some family members, some former teammates tried to get me out the house, get me in better spirits. I went down to a local, at that time, comedy club here where Eddie Griffith is known for starting at. And they tried to get me to go up. Finally, I did it. I did it under an assumed name because if I messed up, I didn't want people to know my name. Wind up doing good. I ain't gonna tell you. But I wind up doing good. And from then on, as they say, the rest has been history. The Backstage Pass Comedy Bash is just the fact that I realized that a space for us Black comedians isn't like it used to be. And so it's kind of hard sometimes for Black comedians to find their space on stage in Kansas City. So what I did.
You said in Kansas City, but I think it's more than Kansas City.
Oh, probably so. Yeah, probably so. Yeah. So I got together with a couple of fellas. We had a tour called the Gentlemen of Comedy Tour, and we rocked out, sold out the room a few times, and they spoke with us about doing something regularly in that area. So I said, okay, this time what we're going to do, since we have the Gentlemen of Comedy, let's flip it. Let's do the Ladies of Laughter. Okay. And it's March 20th here. It's going to be the biggest ladies' night of so far in 2025 here in Kansas City at the Blue Room. So tickets are cheap, only $15. You can go online and you can purchase your ticket.
So will I get treated VIP when not Tonya the 8th? Would I get treated VIP when I come?
Well, that's the only VIP when you're talking VIP, Tonya the Eighth. But but of course, yeah, we would definitely show you that Kansas City hospitality. Make sure that you don't get lost in the sauce or in the crowd.
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. So, how do you incorporate, humor into a relationship? Because sometimes you just have to be serious. You can't just be joking all the time. We need, as women, we need the serious side of you. How do you balance that out?
Well, with me and my 7, I say that I balance it out pretty good. I would say
Tell
that
us the truth, pretty please.
when when we got on and you said, look at him trying to be all serious, like I told you, I make sure I get that moment to unplug, and that's how I do it. When everything is not a stage moment, everything is not he's and ha-has. I got bills. I have issues. I have arguments, just like any other relationship. And you just make sure that you balance it. That's what you do. You don't get too high with the highs. You don't get too lows with the lows. You don't take it too serious, as you asked me previous. You just you live it. Hey, what's up, Tim?
And I'm looking up because I can't hardly see, but I can see closer with my glasses off.
See, I can't see it. I can't see up close without glasses. So it ain't nothing but the power of God tonight. I got my shades on and be able to see that.
I see you rocking. You looking pretty good. Other than that KC stuff,
pretty good.
You looking pretty good. Okay,
pretty
so
good.
do you feel there's a stigma around dating at an older age? How do you think we can change that perception? Because there's so many people. I never thought that I would be single at 60. I'm sexy as hell, but I didn't thought.
Well, I will say that black don't crack unless you smoke it, because I wouldn't have guessed you were 60 years old. So kudos to that.
Thank you.
Application is being sent.
It's loading. It's loading.
Right. So but I would say that dating period is as good or as bad as the individuals trying to embark on it make it. If you get to looking at older, I think we live life backwards. I think we think that once we get older, you got to start moving at a certain way. You can't do certain things. I feel as though what was in us that made our character what it was when we were in our 20s. Years of maturing, years of experience has enhanced that characteristics to make it even better. So I would say, more in your 50s of what you will and will not tolerate. I believe that when you are in your 50s, you should not be sending a representative nowhere. Stop looking at yourself as you did in yesteryear and see yourself where you are now. And just be accepting of what it is that you're able to pull in. You can't pull what you used to pull when you was young. First of all, that man that you pulled at 25 drove you crazy. So you was like, oh, okay. So you ain't looking for that in your 50s and 60s, no how. So after 50, man, just be honest with yourself. And if you can be honest with yourself, then people that you're looking to date will be honest with you, because that's what you're gonna set out on the hook.
Yeah. So in Kansas City, there's a lot of beautiful women. And being in the industry that you are in, especially having this comedy show, and I know women push up on you and be like, "You give me that first place spot. Let me go out first, or let me shut it down." How do you deal with that? Even though, I mean, because younger women, but older women, we got our way too. I'm just smooth with it. But
a woman is a woman, no matter the age. She's still a woman. Yeah. And whatever you were younger, like I just stated, it just enhances. Yeah. And You're dealing with a little less when we get older, if less is nothing but time on earth. So I would say to any lady that feels as though her game is that cold to where you can shake your girls and flash your smile as if I've never seen any of the three before, then you playing yourself. Because what I want a lot of women at any age to understand that a man that is a man's man hunts. And once he gets you on scope, a man's job is to read your vibration. And whatever vibration you're sending out, he's going to pick up on that frequency and he's going to sell you to you. So a man ain't really lying. He's taking what you have set out in vibration of trying to impress him, and he's recycling that and he's sending it back at you, which allures you. So if you really believe, after so many men telling you, oh, your smile is this, you can always tell in a woman's photo what she feel her best asset is. So that's generally what she's going to leave.
Show mine in the photo.
Not in this thing. Keep going. They shut that down real quick. But a man that is very observant, he's going to sell you to you. So actually, when you tell a man, you lied to me, you ain't no good, you lied to yourself. He sold you. Everything you said you were looking for, everything you said you wanted, that is what he gave you. So I would say dating over 50, just slice all the BS, the backsliding.
Okay, so tell me this. What qualities do you look for in a woman?
Just be you, be cool. I mean, it depends. I don't know. That's a good question.
Okay, what's your love languages? Because that's mine is communication. Mine is kissing. And I also
see, that ain't a love language. That second one ain't a love language. That's a lust language. That ain't gonna get you love all the time, but every time it's gonna get you there.
You know what? I love intimacy. I like intimate things like preparing food and you watching me, and I got on little bitty clothes and stuff like that.
Yeah, I would say my love language from wife number 1 changed all the way from wife number 7. So wife number 1's love language and wife number 5 and wife number 7 and all the wives in between are different. But the common language is communication.
Absolutely.
If you can't say what's on your mind, but now check this. But if you can't say it respectfully and articulately, I'm turned off. Don't expect me to read your mind. If I asked you, I'm sorry.
Respect is really big for you.
Definitely. And even if the respect is you respecting yourself, if I am so in tune to you that I asked you, Tonya, what is wrong? Don't lie to me by saying nothing because you don't feel like the capability of talking. Use your words and say, hey, I'm kind of put off by what you did, XYZ. I'm really not in a headspace to respectfully talk about it. Can you give me a minute and then I'll come to that's grown right there.
Yes,
that's grown. Yes. And if you're not able to do that by the time you're in your 50s, you didn't waste this
wrong, right?
You see what I mean? So yeah.
Okay. So what do you envision for your future dating? Because you got 7 wives, but what do you envision for your future in your dating life? What do you want to experience? So let me give you this, for example. Different people bring you different things. And I'm always trying to look outside the box when I'm dating someone and do some special stuff, So I don't know if you ever had sex on a gazebo or on a balcony or and I just recently experienced that. No, I'm just joking.
No, you ain't. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. Boy, this changed from a dating show to a freak off real quick. Where did he? that baby all that? What just
No,
happened?
no. But what do you envision for the future? Something that, because at 50, at our age, we should be able to tell somebody what we want, how we want it. Just like I should be able to say, you know what, baby, how do you like that? What do you want me to do? Am I doing that okay?
I would say, if the question is, if I'm remembering the question correct, first question was, what am I looking to do
In the
in
future.
dating? And I want people to look at this. Dating isn't just for single people.
Right.
That's
part.
that's interviewing. When you're single and dating, that's interviewing.
Mm-hmm.
When you're married, you better be dating, because that is enhancing. It's no different than running a business and never having an employee meeting, never having monthly anythings, never having yearly anythings. You better date who you married to. You better do it, or else somebody else's spouse
Or
one of these
somebody
single
else
folks
gonna date her.
gonna be running up
Or
dating
the
your spouse.
relationship is just gonna be rough. It
There you
ain't
go.
gonna be no harmony.
So what I look forward to is, in the years to come, it's just time of peace. And once you get over your 50s, fellas, ladies, you want peace. If I look to go out and do something, I don't want to do something in an area where I might have to run back to my car. I don't want to go somewhere where I'm checking people's waistlines to make sure they ain't got no steel. I want to go somewhere where I can hear the tranquility of a beach or some water, or I want to go somewhere where I hear the soothe pull of a instrument, a string, or something like that. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Okay. So you want that that amazing kind of smooth, sexy, one-on-one, and lapping up in intimacy type of relationship. A lot of quiet time together, one-on-one.
Just peaceful. Peaceful.
Yeah. I had a brother last week talk about that peace.
Yeah, and it can't always be one-on-one when you're married to 7 different women.
Okay, we're gonna go past that again. Okay, so what advice would you give someone who is hesitant to start dating after a long relationship or marriage? So say they're getting out of this marriage or this relationship. What advice would you give them? Because you're good at giving advice.
If you still hesitant, don't. If you still hesitant about dating because of trauma from a past relationship, you're not healed from that trauma. Don't mess up somebody else's peace. Don't do that start and stop and stuff. Like, oh, I thought I was ready, but I think I ain't. Now you playing with somebody else's emotion. Sit your selfish butt down somewhere and tell the truth. Especially in our age.
There we go.
Sometimes you get horny and you just want some. And then you like,
and
well, I'll date this person.
Tell me, all I want is some, and let me be, because I might just want some.
There you go. There you go. Know. And then there was 7. And then there was 7. That's how it happened. That's how it happened. Honesty is the best policy.
With all these 7 wives you got, how important is sex for you?
20. On a scale of 1 to 10, 20.
So you still putting it down like that?
I just told you the win is my Viagra. I don't need nothing else. Watch out now.
But you know, there will come a time in your life that you may need, so, okay, I'm going to set the scenario, okay? Because right now you ain't having no issues. The wind blow a little bit and it say hello, right? But there come a time in a man's life that it's not as potent as it used to be. So could you have that?
I don't know about that.
But you gone. It's coming.
I'm gonna tell you why in a minute why I don't think so. But go ahead. Can I have something?
Okay, but tell me why. Tell my viewers why, so they can go out and maybe get it too.
I don't smoke weed. I don't drink. Okay. I get rest. I drink plenty of water. I work out.
Most people do.
Most men do. I'm gonna show you something. In my genetics, my dad's grandfather was having kids well up into his 70s and 80s. My dad's youngest auntie is only a few months older than him. My grandmother was old enough to have birth out of 10 siblings, I believe, 10 or 11 siblings. She was old enough above about 4 of her siblings that she could have birthed 4 of her siblings. So the old man didn't quit. The old man didn't quit.
But check this out. It may not stop, but it may not be to the point of what it used to be when you get older. And I'm wondering when it gets to that point, because it will, it ain't gonna be like this forever. It ain't gonna be like this forever.
Satan is a lie. I speak life.
Okay, but that's okay, because I speak reality. If it do get to that point, let's get something. Let's help it out. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Are you able to have that conversation with your woman?
Well, I mean, you would have to if you going from being rambunctious and virile to all of a sudden, not tonight, babe. Let's be clear. Women can go night after night, day after day. I got a headache. I don't feel it tonight. Not tonight, babe. And we're to understand.
I never had no headache.
But what I'm saying is, it's funny. It's funny that women they don't like to share these days. What is funny about that old excuse is that the act of fellowship cures the common headache. Yeah, it cures the common headache. So all those years women were talking about not tonight. I am right back at you, bro.
Is crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. But all those years women were saying not tonight, I have a headache. Actually, that form of intimacy helps cure a headache. But that is a conversation that you would have to have. Who knows? Once a man goes to that point, hopefully you have secured more than just a physical aspect to the relationship through the years that you spent with a person. Now, if you just out here dating, moving from woman to woman, and that's all you have to offer, then lights out, game over. Once that take place. And that's why blue pills and all that other stuff is at a high rate.
Yeah, and those are there is natural enhancers out there. And I don't have a problem talking to a man about it. You know, baby, what can we do? Because I want you like you want me. And I want you at your best. And I want to help you be at your best. So whatever you need me to do or whatever we can do together, let's do that. I say also, whenever I get into a long-term relationship, when I get into one, I want us to see a sex therapist. I want us to learn how to do stuff differently together, you know, to bring on, you know, some honey, bring the honey on. When they got this stuff called honey.
I know exactly.
You know about that, honey?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Well, a friend of mine, the guy I just met.
Here it come, y'all. Here it come. Look, always, and you say he just a friend. It always starts like, see, I just met this guy.
I met him in Dunkin' Donuts today, and he has
Donuts.
And he has this natural product that I'm about to investigate, and then I'm gonna bring him on the show.
Whoa! How you gonna invest? How you gonna investigate?
Because you could take it for men and women.
But I mean, so you gonna wait till it take hold?
No. I'm gonna look at what's in it. I'm gonna find out what it's about. I'm gonna do my homework first.
And then you're gonna take it once. If it clears, then you're gonna take it. Then what?
Well, I don't need it, but.
Said a rose is still a rose.
I don't need that either. I want a man. I don't want I want the darn toys.
Come on, Cletus.
I don't want no toys. I want me a man. So
I will say though, a lot of times healthy arousal goes back again with my love language, communication.
Yes.
Sometimes you can say a certain something a certain way, and there you go. You know, hope you got room to clear the schedule, sweetheart. Cause we about to block off some time. So
Yes.
I mean, when you look at the fact of dating, you got to ask yourself, am I dating to marry? Am I dating to have a good time?
Mm-hmm.
Am I dating just to get comfortable enough with somebody to give them my body? What is the purpose? Why are you out here?
But you know what? Let me interject in that. As a woman, or I'll say for me, and I know there's women out there like me, it's hard for us to separate the two, especially with me. You know, being emotional, we have great sex, we have great communication. We're doing stuff together, and I'm supposed to see you as a friend. I'm supposed to stay in that friend zone. God didn't make us that way. He made us to be emotional. And if we're getting all those great feelings from all different areas, it's hard for us. I don't want a relationship like that. You know, have you friended some folks that you say, okay, we gonna be friends with benefits?
First of all, let me say thank you for your honesty, because a lot of times women will lie again to themselves, and the men use that vibration that you're giving off, and he uses. And so a lot of women, because they're interested in a guy, they will be like, well, you know, if you just want to be friends, just say so, you know, and I'm cool with it. And it's like, okay, well, let's be cool. Let's see where it go. And then a woman finds herself feeling like her goodies is going to make him change his mind. And when it don't, she feels like he did her wrong, when actually he stayed true to what he said. Now, I will say this without saying this. I have played professional sports. I am a professional stand-up comedian, and I am an entertainer. I act. I go on tour with radio shows. Have I had a moment to where you say, look, this is all it is? Yeah. Yeah.
And it didn't, and nothing that she could do could change her mind.
No, because she understood the assignment. She understood that's what it was. And
when the assignment, when she can't handle the assignment no more, that means she needs to remove herself, correct?
Yeah. But I mean, the key and the art is not having one elevate and process too soon. And when I say she understood the assignment, what I'm getting at is the assignment is honesty, right? So you don't go in with ulterior motives like record labels do. Yeah, sign this contract. Yeah. But then there's fine print. And then by the time you sign up for something, you want to change it mid-contract. No, she understood that this is what this brother said. This is what I signed up for. And to this day, we still good friends.
Wow. That's cool. It's difficult for us. You know, it's difficult.
Didn't make the squad of 7, but we still good friends.
Look. So I mean, you know what? I just say to women out there, if you know your emotions is gonna get all into it, you know that the game ain't fair for you, don't get in it. Because when a brother say that, he most likely means that. And you need to not fool yourself into thinking your good cookies is gonna make him change his mind, no matter how good it is. So yeah. So tell me.
I think honestly, if most people could get past the stigma that comes with casual sex, casual dating, I think more women would be honest with what it is they want to do. And a lot of times women, that's what I've met more women that wish they could just hit it and quit it than men, just to be honest.
But the thing of it is, let me say this. We might say that we just want to hit it and quit it. And there is some women that just want to do that, you know, but then you look down on us and say, wow, she was free, you know, she was loose. So that's one reason. But if you both having the same conversation and saying, this is what it is, this is what is it, but somebody gonna catch feelings.
Oh,
I'm
definitely,
sure
definitely,
somebody gonna
definitely.
catch feelings.
Definitely.
So
And that's what I mean by the stigma. Like if you could set aside the stigma of the name calling that comes with that, because like I taught my boys, you may lay down with a woman on the first date. You can't call that lady no hoe no faster than you can call yourself one, because both of y'all gave it up at the same time frame. So don't
and it
do
could
that.
be the
Don't point.
chemistry, you know.
Yeah.
I used to be like, no, I'm not doing it on the first date. I had my rules, but if the chemistry is there and we grown folks, hey, come on.
Just be safe. Be safe. Because like you said, you might run across somebody that said that's all they want and they catch feelings real quick. And now you got some type of deadly hostile situation as well. So be careful. I would say this: keep your goods until you understand people take care of the goods.
Okay, absolutely. So how do you handle a situation where you have to reject someone, where you like a woman come on, and don't be talking about that comedic, how would you say it?
Comedic.
There we go. Comedic. You use some comedy on it, or how do you explain to a woman that you don't? Because the biggest thing that can happen to us is rejection. You know, we don't like rejection.
What? You say what? The biggest the biggest thing that I learned about women is kind of what you touched on. Every woman wants to be wanted, even if she don't want the dude that wants her. And a woman generally can get it anytime she wants, it being the sex.
Absolutely.
But when you got a guy that is looking beyond in between your legs, he sees the shallowness in your representation. So no, I mean, as they say, after the love is gone, after we done shivered, shook, and sweated on each other, and we got to go take this shower, you go in there and get me this hot rag, and I done wiped off, I don't want you calling me. So leave me alone. So since I know that, since I got that vibe, since I know that, please respectfully take the fact that I'm saying I'm flattered, but no.
Wow.
Hey, Brownie. Yeah, I'm flattered, but no. I mean, and it ain't got nothing to do with you. Let's be cool. Don't be cool thinking you're going to change my mind, just like you don't want me try to, infiltrate. I always say that if a man and a woman, attractive, both women, are good friends, they're only friends until that woman say yes.
Yeah.
That's it. So if a woman comes up to me and it's not of something that I'm dealing with or I'm looking for, I'm like, nah, I'm good. Now, if it's something that's cool, I'm gonna point her over to wife number 5, because that's the recruiter.
Okay, no, you said I was the recruiter. You mixing us up now.
No, you got to sign the paperwork first. Okay. You can't start drawing on the contract till the ink is dry.
Okay. So but you are available, right?
No,
you're not.
I'm never available.
What you mean you're never available?
I'm available to God, and I'm available to wife number 1. Everything else is just fluff.
Okay. So you're not available.
What are we meaning?
You know what I mean. Come on now. We ain't gonna play.
You see what you just did as a woman? I answered that question completely.
And I kept asking it.
And you kept asking that. And what's gonna wind up happening is, so that you feel comfortable, you're gonna force me to lie to you. So yeah. All right, here we go. Go see number 5.
I don't want you to lie to me. I don't want you. So what would you tell your young self about dating at 50? What would you tell your young self?
Don't settle for nothing that makes you uncomfortable.
Okay.
You are the prize, but make sure that the prize, and anytime anybody gives somebody a prize, they win, the prize brings joy. See, a lot of times you hear women and men say, I'm the prize, and you think it's a pleasure. No, when you're the prize, you bring the joy. When you're the prize, you do the uplifting. When you're the prize, you inspire somebody for the next time that I register, I might can win. So every day is a joy in Marshallville. And let me clear something up. Let me clear something up since you asked, am I available? All right, before I get my head.
Don't lie to me.
I am a stand-up comedian. All right. The Diary of Dating Over 50. I go out and I date. Now, my dating life has slowed down here a little bit, and that's going to have to pick up. So let me say this to the married couples. Don't allow your dating life to be affected. All right. You got to date. And when I said my 7 wives, let me say this before the folks that really know me be like, boy, this boy done lost his mind. He finna get in trouble. Wigs, different outfits, different makeups. That's a whole different woman. So I got one of my women wear dreads. One of my women wear a bob. One of my women wear long hair. It's the I'm every woman aspect. So yeah. I got 7.
Okay.
But
because a black woman can change her hair. I know when I met that guy in Dunkin' Donuts today, I was looking kind of rough because had my grind on, and now I'm all put together. There's 7 people watching. Be careful.
Hey, all that says is they support me. You know what I'm saying? They know their position. And number 5 is scanning the comments.
Okay, so you act, you host, you radio personality. How do you fit all of that into your life? Because here I am, I'm a flight attendant. I got my podcast.
And that is
I'm
so
a model.
dope. That is so dope. That flight attendant, that's so dope.
That's dope. I like to put that flight attendant dress on.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
Walking up and down that airplane. How do you balance all that?
It's simple because all of it is really me. It's truly the essence. I think a lot of times people burn out when they start doing things that's really not them, out of their circle. But I'm really funny. I really care about the questioning and the research that I do. So when you see the interviews come across, and so many times a lot of our guests say, man, that didn't even feel like an interview, or that went so fast, because I'm really engaging you into something that I really believe. And even like for tonight, I've all the people that was watching, even your producer, I had people believing that I am dating 7 different women.
I didn't believe it.
You ain't buy it?
I ain't buy it. No. I did not buy it. You're a good looking brother. Okay. Let me give you that.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
But 7 wives. But you know what? People ask me how I balance it too. And the diary is my baby. This is my baby. And I'm putting everything I got into it. Like last night, I'm at this place where it's an old school dance, and it's probably more than over 1,000 people in there. I was walking around shaking hands, handing everybody a flyer, and then I got the flight attendant. I have to baby that as well. You have to baby all this stuff, and
the baby oil.
So you have to baby oil. I see you on the beach. I like getting oiled up. I don't know what you're talking about. Watch out there. Okay. All right. Can you tell my viewers what all you got going on right now? What's good? What can we look forward to D.L Marshall? What can we look forward to?
Right now, number 5 is in the midst of securing a contract with number 8. And we don't add. So once number 8 jumps on, we do a 2-year run.
You think I'm gonna jump on, huh?
We listen now. we get number 5 to write up number 8, and then we do a 2-year run before we add anything else. Now let me we got I got March 20th coming up. Backstage Bash Comedy Bash. I'll be in Nashville, Tennessee next weekend. I believe it's the 6th, Thursday through Sunday, 6th through the 9th. I'll be in Nashville, Tennessee. Then we're going to Indianapolis, Indiana on that following week. And then we've got a series of backstage passes here in Kansas City. I just finished booking that through an audition. So I just got cast. Man, it's so new. I forget the character's name, but it's one of the male leads of a stage play called Unbreakable. So I will be doing comedy, doing drama, singing a little bit. You always can go in.
Oh, you can sing, huh?
I ain't got 7 for nothing now. Come on.
Shoot up a bar there real quick.
That's why I don't like telling Negroes that I know how to sing, because that's the first thing.
Because you know I'm gonna put you out there, especially on the diary, baby. We had folks singing last week.
See, look out now. I can't do like everybody else do. All right, I tell you what. If I can get in the comments, if I can get at least, since he said 7, if I can get 7 people to say go sing, then I'll think of something. Okay,
y'all hear that? Yeah. So just type in the comments, go sing. Okay. So you have you lived in Kansas City your entire life?
Outside of the times I was playing, that's one. I knew she would do it. 2. Bedroom therapy, huh? Okay.
That's the gentleman. That's the gentleman that I'm talking about. His business name is Bedroom Therapy. I need some bedroom therapy.
All right now. All right.
Hey, so right now. Why you smiling so hard? You need some bedroom therapy too.
That's always on the shopping list.
Okay, but that's the gentleman I was talking about with the natural stuff. I can't wait I can't wait to read about it and see what's happening with it.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah. So bedroom therapy.
We only got 2. So I tell you what, if we wind up on the replay, see, we're gonna go up from 7. On the replay, if you get 20 folks that say we want to hear him sing, I'll come back.
Then you're gonna come back and sing.
I'll come back, yeah.
So wait a minute. Are you singing in this play?
You say what now?
Are you singing in the play that
you're yeah. That, as a matter of fact, it caught me off guard. I thought I was just gonna come in for a regular read of sides. And a guy that remembered me from singing back said, "Oh, DL, yeah, that's cool because DL can sing." And she's like, "Oh, DL, you can sing?" I was like, "Boy, these nickels here, boy, be just spilling all tea." So she was like, "Okay, well, we can expand your role." And
wow, but that's great that they know that. Hey, Lewis, can you throw that back up there for me real quick? This is guys, this is a book that I'm in collaboration with. It's called A Love Story, and mine is Broken Crayon Still Color, even if it's outside the lines. It is a part of my life from when I was a child all the way up to a certain point. After that, it's going to be continued because I need to do one by myself because I got so much substance to put in the book. But Sister JJ is behind this, and the book release is at the end of this month.
All right, Sister JJ.
So if you want to pre-buy one, I'll give you $5 off. So just let me know. All right, Lulu. I'm so cute on that picture. I love that picture.
And go on with your bad self. Watch out. That's it. That's it. That's the shirt.
Look at that.
Now, who don't need bedroom therapy after that, huh?
Oh, that's right. Look at that. Yeah. That is amazing. I'm telling y'all, I was on my grind last night, and my girls was right there with me.
Yes, they were. They speaking for you. There they go. Ladies,
saying hello. Yes, that's an amazing. I had a good time last night too.
Yeah.
But I am planning on trying to make it to Kansas City for this ladies thing because the diary need to be in the house. I need to
Yeah.
come and grab some interviews on the back end.
We'll give you a little. We'll give them a little teaser. We'll try to pull you up on stage and give a little teaser or whatnot. Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have the curve effect in the building too. So yeah, we gonna have a good time. We're gonna make this the biggest, most memorable ladies' night Kansas City can remember. And all of you that are in the Atlanta area, I think it's only a 5-hour drive. I'm gonna be in Destin Beach, Florida.
Yeah, that's a 4 to 5. Yeah, that's not far at all.
So I'm gonna be in Destin Beach, Florida. I believe August the 15th.
Okay,
So, yeah.
okay.
Yeah, come get this funny. Come get this funny.
Yes, well, we will definitely circle back around because I have enjoyed talking to you and these 7 pretend wives these 7 pretend wives that you
5711. That's right. That's right. That's right. Make sure, hey fellas, don't let your wife tell you can't have more than one. She say she every woman, you make her be every woman, and she be your number one, but not your only one. And when I say the only one, you get the right one.
Somebody else says sing. That's 3.
That's 3. I don't care how many times you spell it. That's 3.
We got another one.
That's the same person.
That's 4.
That's the same person.
No, don't matter. You
that's
say
same
5,
person. No, that's
6,
same person. No.
7. There you go. You got to sing now. You didn't say it had to be a different person. You said if it came up. So you got to give us something before you go.
We supposed to be brothers.
They did that. Thank you, guys.
Let me say this. Boy, y'all ain't about nothing. Let me tell you.
And I want to say, when you said I wind up doing, that's so Midwest. Because we say that up in Cleveland and Cincinnati. I wind up. So wind up singing now. Go on and give it a sing.
Oh, wow. All right. I've been watching you for so very long, trying to get my nerves built up to be so strong. I really want to meet you, but I'm kind of scared. Because you're the kind of lady with so much class. I get my thoughts together for the very next day. But when I see you, lady, I forget what to say. Your style and hair, such a beautiful tone. The way you turn and walk, you really turn me on, yeah.
Mm. Oh my, you can't sing.
Come on.
Somebody say yes, Teddy P. Go, Teddy P. Thank you. You have a voice. You do.
Well, thank you.
I appreciate that.
I want to dedicate that to wives 1 through 8.
You better just dedicate it to me because you sang it on my show.
On behalf, ditto, on behalf of the space and area, that was dedicated to Tonya R.
Don't put no love on there. It's Tonya R Lewis.
That's it. No love.
Yeah. No love. We don't need no love.
Love was for the girls. All right, Tonya R Lewis and the girls.
That works. All right, y'all. As I wrap up this chapter of my dating journey, I'm reminded that life is a series of punchlines waiting to be delivered.
All right.
Dating after 50 has been a wild ride, full of laughter, awkward moments, and unexpected connections. Here are a few takeaways that might resonate with you. Just like a good stand-up routine, dating is about timing and delivery. Each day is a new chance to explore, learn, and grow. Whether it ends in laugh or a lesson, it's all a part of the show. Being true to ourselves, to ourselves is the greatest asset. In a world filtered and curated with persona, honesty shines through. Share the quirks and the imperfections. They're what make us resonate and real. Okay, we're not defined by our age, but by our experience. Embrace every wrinkle and laugh line. They're badges of honor from a life well lived. Your stories are the greatest currency in both comedy and dating. Not every date will be a hit, but finding the humor in the mishaps can turn into a disaster into a comedy goldmine. Keep your wit sharp and your perspectives light. Laughter is the best medicine. Whether it's a great conversation or a connection that fizzles out, celebrate the moments. Each experience add to your narrative, contributing to a rich tapestry of life. So keep dating, y'all. Don't stop dating. We over 50. We're the real 30 these days now.
Yeah, definitely.
All eyes are on us right now. You got Candy Bears Gary come out with date night. You have the later daters. We're what's happening right now. And
Definitely.
I am going to bring it with every person I bring on my platform. I'm going to try to bring wisdom. I'm going to bring their story. I'm going to bring their story alive because we're the last of the baby boomers. Okay. And so we have to teach our young people how to survive through this crazy dating world. So coming up next, I have Monica Morton. She is a detective for the Stars, for the NFL, the NBA. She got billion-dollar clients, and she gonna sit down with little old me.
All
But
right now.
she said we can't do it over the phone. So she is putting us in the studio. We will be in the studio doing.
I know that's
we
right.
will be live and it will be recorded. Hopefully, I see a studio in my presence somewhere. But when big clients like that come and they want to help me out and say we want to put you on that platform, that's where I'm going to be. And also, I am going on a network soon. And that's going to be conversation with Tonya R Lewis. Things are happening so fast. I am definitely in my purpose. Like you, I used to always talk on the microphone and be like I'm a news reporter when I was a young girl. And I would put the towel on my head because that was my long hair.
That was your long
I thought
hair?
I had to have long hair to talk. So I am definitely in my purpose. I see the diary going many places. Like I said, we get ready to go on tour. I'm working so hard. Hopefully, I'll have it locked down by next weekend. The facility I have locked down, and our first stop will be Cleveland, Ohio.
Congratulations.
Atlanta got so much going on right now. That's where I'll probably end it at. But we're going to dedicate our tour to sex trafficking kids. That's what we're going to do. We're going to give we're going to give a portion of the proceeds to help that area, especially our little brown kids, because we're turning up missing on 71 and 75. Our kids are disappearing. So we want to help with that as well as bring light to the diary of dating over 50.
Fly me into Cleveland. I might give you about 15, 20 minutes.
I might just do that now while you playing. Or Cincinnati, because Cincinnati would be next. So and Cincinnati is closer. You could ride a bike. You can ride a bike from Kansas City to Cincinnati. So.
No, that's still too far. That's still too far. I'm also going to be in Atlanta June 28th, I believe it is. Make sure y'all keep your eyes open. You can go to my website, which is official Thee D.L Marshall.com. That's official THEE Marshall.com. We have a Patreon channel. So if you want some exclusive content that you can't get nowhere else, I got a couple of comedy specials over there. It's only $5 a month. Patreon.com/Marsh Media Backstage ENT. Subscribe to us on YouTube. My comedy page, comedian Thee D.L Marshall, Marsh Media Backstage Entertainment Television, all on YouTube. And you can follow me on any social media platform, THEE DL Marshall.
Thank you for that.
Thank you, Tanya. Thank you.
I
Thank you.
appreciate you, and I'm definitely gonna bring you back around because I got some more stuff for you. And don't be at wife number 9 by the time. Well, you're gonna skip 8, so you might have to look for 8 again. All right, guys. I love you all out there. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being a part. Thank you for believing in me that I am doing the right thing. I appreciate that so much. I have people that are noticing me now in the streets like, you're the diary. And I appreciate that, guys. Stay in there with me. We got a lot of great things coming up. A lot of great things. And when my manager be in town, we'll have even more. But I appreciate you. I love you guys. Thank you. The Diary of Dating Over 50 with Tonya R Lewis. See y'all later.
The hottest dating show on social media. Hosted by the sassiest model of them all, Tonya R Lewis. Are you 50 and single? Dating or waiting to mingle? Be a guest on the Diary of Dating Over 50 with your host, Tonya R Lewis.